Okay, thank you, Alexander Wilson. You still there? Let me get a thumbs up. Okay, continue to make comments if y'all can see me. I'm going to just go ahead and proceed now. You know, hopefully y'all can see me. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me know how the volume is. Let me know how the sound is coming across, how the volume is. Let me know about the lighting. I'm going to work on the lighting. I know I need to get more lighting. This won't be like a permanent location. I'm just here at home and just wanted to go ahead and get started with one of the videos so that I can go ahead and post something. So I'm toying with the equipment. I got different equipment over here, and I'm just trying to get it together. Okay. Is the volume? Can you also hear me? Okay, so you can hear me. Alright, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to mute that one so that it doesn't have an echo. And I'm excited. Alright. Y'all know this has been a long time coming, okay? And I'm trying to figure out how not to turn my back to you as well, but also keep the camera even. Maybe I should bring it around. Is that better? Is that better for y'all? Oh, I don't need it creating. Hold up, I just messed up. I don't know how to undo. Okay, I'm gonna just move forward what I got. Okay. If you can see and hear me, make a comment. Testing, testing. Alright, so today, let me wash my hands again. Okay, so let me turn this off. Jesus. Okay. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be making peach chicken. Okay? Now, many of you might be like, what the heck? Think I'm getting the hang of this. Uh-oh, watch out, world. Okay. Today we're going to be making peach chicken. A lot of y'all might be like, what the heck is peach chicken? You ain't never heard of it before. But I promise you that it's going to be delicious. I promise you that it's going to be really good. I'm not doing nothing fancy. It just sounds fancy. I bought all these ingredients at Food Lion. And that is sort of the point of Wealthy Life Eats, where we are going to showcase different ways for you to be able to eat inexpensively. We're going to be going to different 5-star restaurants and testing whether or not they are worth the price that you pay for them. We're also going to be exploring different restaurant weeks, starting with DC Restaurant Week on November 4th through the 11th. I'm very excited about that. Shout out to Geronimo and Britt Jones, but y'all stay tuned for those announcements. As well as we're going to be working with Courtney King with Unexpectedly Vegan, so my co-founder of my company. So you all know we're definitely going to include the vegan aspect and the soy and all this sort of creative things and all of that. And so while I'm cooking, I'm also going to sort of discuss stock, talk a little bit about whatever questions you all have for me, talk about the recent sort of rise of Nike, however you want to look at it. I consider it a rise of Nike. And just really diving into some of those aspects. So this is the very first time I'm doing this. It feels a little bit weird, but y'all work with me, give me lots of feedback, give me lots of questions, and hopefully we have fun, okay? So, and I need y'all comments, so leave comments, please. So y'all can ask me anything you want to, whatever you want to know about, whatever you want to learn about, anything you ever want to ask me. Now is the time, okay? So, to start off with, I'm just going to tell you all my ingredients that I'm working with. I'm starting with regular chicken thighs, okay? Get that at your local grocery store. Sorry about that. Then I am using an onion and a peach, because it's peach chicken, right? Okay. I'm also using some garlic. So we have basically 4 ingredients that is going to go into this delicious meal. And trust me, it is definitely going to be delicious. For my seasonings, I'm not using too much there either. We have seasonal, obey, some oregano, celery seed, basil leaves, a little bit of crushed red pepper, some garlic salt. I'm including some Moscato wine. This is where it gets funny. Y'all gonna miss the recipe. Aunt Jemima syrup, some steak sauce, some Worcestershire sauce, some Capital City Mumbo sauce. Shout out the Black owned Mumbo sauce from DC. You definitely want to make sure that you guys are supporting the Black owned Mumbo sauce. Okay. This is actually Stubbs. This is also Black owned barbecue sauce. So shout out to Stubbs and Capital City Mumbo sauce. Definitely want to make sure we get some Black owned ingredients up in here. Okay. Got some Sucker Punch Bloody Mary mix. And for our marinade, we have a little bit of ranch dressing, some Italian dressing, and this one right here gets my boyfriend every time. We got sweet orange marmalade. Don't tell my mama I told y'all this. Giving away secrets out here. Okay. Now, normally I would actually let the chicken marinate, but since I'm doing it live for you all, I wanted to show you all the marinade. The marinade I use, I pretty much kind of use the same marinade each time that I cook. So the next time around, you guys will kind of already know what the marinade is, or you can kind of like circle back to this video to look how to marinate the chicken. Now, I already have a plate in the sink. This is a bucket. Everything's clean, rinsed off, ready to go. Now, I know a lot of other people don't wash their chicken. Other people. But I wash my chicken. So we're going to wash this chicken real quick first. It's going to be... And you basically just taking it and just rubbing the chicken. I mean, it's not rocket science. Now, I know all you lemon and vinegar people out there in the streets, don't come for me about putting lemon and vinegar on my chicken. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised to wash my chicken. Y'all can do y'all with that. I also like to break my fat off while I'm washing the chicken so it doesn't have too much fat on it. I don't know why people need this much fat on their chicken. It's completely unhealthy and unnecessary. For those of you that don't know, I've lost 100 pounds by eating healthy, and it's always been a goal of mine to be able to combine eating healthy and talking about wealth at the same time. So I think it's really cool. And that actually kind of leads me to Colin Kaepernick. Shout out to Colin Kaepernick. Hey! So Colin Kaepernick has the Know Your Rights camp where he brings kids together and they basically learn about social justice, they learn about entrepreneurship, they learn about financial literacy, they get mentors and different things like that. And he's really kind of bringing a holistic approach to teaching and learning to underserved communities. And so I think that it's really dope that, you know, many people think that Nike just kind of like came out the blue with what they did for him with the ad campaign, but in fact, you know, Colin had been under contract with them since 2011. And Nike had just been waiting for the opportune right moment to be able to come out, make him the face of everything, and really put him on blast. Now let's get into the economics of this, okay? Twofold. First of all, you have people saying that, oh, they made a mistake, the stock is going down, and they're not going to be able to recover from this. I personally do not believe, now this is not, I'm not providing you advice as a financial advisor, do not come for me. I am just providing my opinion. And so, as my opinion, just like I said in my Facebook post, I didn't think that Nike stock was going to go down more than 3 points. And so far, I'm right. The lowest it went down, I believe, was like 78, 79. I actually don't even know if it went down to 78. I know it went down to 79. The high was 83. So for it to go down like 4 points, and when I made my prediction, it was the second day. So I made a statement of it around 3 points. And so I basically didn't feel like people should get worried about it going down 3 or 4 points, because Nike is a very stable stock. Like it almost never goes down more than like 10 or 20 points. Like you would hardly ever see that with Nike. So for something like a simple ad campaign to come out to disrupt its entire formation and business model and the valuation of the company and how that's going to play out, I didn't believe that at all. So I personally believe that 79 is the floor that the stock was going to be at. I do not think it's going to go lower than 79. I suggested for people to get in by 2 p.m. the second day of the Nike ad, because let me explain this. I'm going to tell y'all a secret. Y'all about to catch something else that's watching. Okay, how did I know by 2 p.m., right? How did I know that? And the market actually picked up at 150. 150 exactly. You can go look this up. The market started to pick up, and by 2 p.m. it was already picking back up. How did I know that? Because market volatility works off of it. I'm gonna keep cooking. I'm just gonna I get excited. Okay, I'm gonna make the base first. First, I'm just putting in all my seasonings. Okay, just putting in all the seasonings. Now, the way that the stock market works, it works off of fear. it works off of perception. It works off of what people think and what people feel are going to happen. And if there is no actual real fear, if there's no actual real problem, you basically have, I'm going to just call it fake fear. You have speculated fear. You have investors sitting around thinking or waiting to see what the level of fear is going to be. And so with them being able to see this, and they waited the entire day, saw that nothing was happening, and that then lets an analyst know, okay, this stock is about to go back up. So let me sit here and play dumb. So let me sit here and play dumb, like I don't know, like I don't know that this stock is going to go back up. I'm not going to put my money in, but by 3 o'clock, I know that big wigs and real savvy investors, they're definitely going to put their money in by 3 o'clock. So us lower tier investors, we need to get our money in by 2 o'clock. And the smart people would start to do it like around 1:30, 1:45, because you have to remember that the bell is going to close soon. So all of this action has to happen before the bell closes. So you kind of have to almost like reverse engineer the bell closing as to where it might be when the bell closes, to be able to determine, okay, where is going to be that crux of people being afraid and people being hungry to go ahead and take the money that's available right there. That's the part. That's how I knew that it was going to be at 2 o'clock. Okay, so I put the different seasonings on the chicken so far. I'm now going to add some seasonal. I'm going to add some seasonal as well. Go up in this blicky. I'm a little bit more heavier with the seasonal. And make a comment if you're more so watching this for the food or for the investment advice, or for both. Like which one? Y'all let me know, okay? Just give me a thumbs up to let me know you're watching and listening. Something. Come on, work with me, people. Okay? So I put all the seasoning on. Now, I'm about to trip y'all out, but I promise you it's going to be good. Promise you it's going to be good. Okay? I like to reduce my butter and my oil. So I double it with Italian dressing. It is the olive oil vinaigrette kind. And so you kind of get a lot of seasoning and a lot of oil at the same time. And I'm a little bit generous with that. Okay? Next, and there's no particular order for these. Next, I kind of just do a little bit of dab, dab, dab with the mumbo sauce. That goes in like so. Now it's time for the Worcestershire sauce, okay? Just a little bit of that, not too much. Okay? Now, this is the Stubbs barbecue sauce. We're just going to do a little bit of this because we don't want to overpower. Remember, this is still our marinade. This is not the sauce that is going on top. This is all just to marinate the chicken, okay? A little bit of ranch dressing. That's going to go in like so. And I really mean just like a glop. It's like a glop, okay? Y'all know what a glop is. I then add the seasonal. This is a little bit of the Bloody Mary mix. Just gonna add a little bit of that, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Give it some tomato spice. You know what I'm saying? I guess y'all get to see a little bit of my personality in this too, huh? We're a real like chill person on the low. Alright, now this right here, this ain't for amateurs. You just gonna bam, that's it. That's it. Just a taste. Just a taste. Just a taste. Okay? You gonna give it to them, you gonna back up. You gonna give it to them, you gonna back up. Okay? Now, a little bit of A1 sauce. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Now, time for the wine. Just do a little bit of that there. maybe about a half a cup. Take some for yourself too. For y'all that don't know, this is Roscato sweet rib, and it is so good. Oh my gosh, I used to work at Olive Garden. I used to be a bartender, and this is one of the best wines that they have at Olive Garden. If you are ever at Olive Garden or in a really nice wine store, look for some Roscato Moscato. And in some random grocery stores, you can find it for some reason, randomly. But I always look. It's really good. Okay, and now for the secret ingredient. Well, first we're gonna do a little bit of Old Bay because I'm from DC, and we put Old Bay on everything. But just a little bit because this is not a spice meal, so this is just gonna be a pinch, just a pinch of Old Bay. But what's a meal without Old Bay? Okay. Now, I'm going to take a spoonful of this marmalade. I have been boiling water over here. I like to work out of my, I don't know what you call this. I don't know what you call this thing, but y'all know what it is, okay? It's like that skillet griddle thing that comes together that you can put, you can bake stuff in. You know, not quite a crock pot, but this is what I like to cook out of. It reduces the mess. You're going to put that in and just literally just put it in and let that simmer. It will work its way around. Now, we're going to circle back over here to this meat. I wash my hands a lot. I encourage you to do the same. And then we're just going to mix this all together. I'll bring it up so y'all can see. Gonna just mix it all together. Yes. Yes, Lord. Oh, yes. Look at that. That is so delicious. Oh, my gosh. I wish y'all could smell this. You know you got it right when it smells like this. It smells like some form of Italian barbecue heaven. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. Y'all have no idea. Okay. Y'all have no idea. Okay, so we're gonna let this sit for maybe about 3 minutes at least, okay? Wash my hands again. Now, most of you all know about being able to take a cup and smash some garlic, but I'm going to show y'all anyway, for those that might not know. Let me get a comment or a thumbs up or something if y'all having a good time so far. Somebody let me know something. Okay. Alrighty. Woo. Garlic down. You can also use a plate. I'm trying not to be too rough. What? Somebody just said something, but I couldn't read that comment. Is it sound okay? Y'all good? I think they just said something about the sound. But okay. Just gonna take your garlic. See how easy that comes out once you smash it? I mean, that's an old trick. I ain't doing nothing new. Bam, let the garlic fall out. So what did y'all think about Nike and Colin Kaepernick? Did y'all feel as though that was a big risk that they took? Like, do you feel as though that's something that they should have thought more carefully about? I think it's pretty smart. I mean, black people have one of the strongest dollars in the country. Like our buying dollar is like over $1 trillion. So it would only make sense for them. I actually wonder why it's taking companies so long to be able to make that type of stance. But in fairness, it would definitely take a company like Nike to be able to do something like this, which is why I started the conversation by explaining how strong their stock was. A regular company could not just do that. Not at all. Not at all. Because they would face a lot of backlash. However, Nike is very strong. They're steeped within our community, and the likelihood of black people turning their back on them is obviously extremely low, especially at this point. And I think in lieu of, you know, a lot of people my age and older, we remember Nike for the whole Michael Jordan era. And so that now that you don't really have the Michael Jordan era, and you have a bunch of other people also coming out with shoe companies, that we need almost a leader or somebody that everybody can aspire to for these shoes, sort of like what Michael Jordan was to Nike. So for Nike to make Colin Kaepernick sort of that new calling card is very, very smart of them. And I read that the amount of buying power from the ad has now gone to like 163 million or something like that, just off of the ad that they created, the media worth. And so it's like, imagine by doing this, they basically executed $170 million marketing campaign, and that was just in the first 2 days. I don't even know where it's at today. And so this is pretty much a historic moment, you know. Oh wow, we're at 30 minutes already. I've been talking for 30 minutes. Okay, all right. I guess I'm supposed to speed this thing up then, huh? I'm not supposed to go so slow. All right. I appreciate y'all for working with me and all my testers out there. Okay, so far in the pot, we have orange marmalade and we have garlic. I'm going to go ahead and cut the onion now. So I know y'all don't want to spend the night with me. I swear to beans, if this freaking onion, the grocery store across the street is trash. Oh, okay. I swear, y'all. I swear I cannot stand Food Lion. I swear I can't. I need to find me another grocery store down here. I'm gonna just have to make this onion work. Because this grocery store down here, I don't know what it is. I need to find me something else. Woo. Alright, let's get some cold water running. Now, we're just going to cut up the onions. Pretty much kind of just dice them. I like to, damn, you know, if you just slide the knife, woo, onions getting to me. Hold on, y'all. Woo. Okay. Woo. Hold on, I'm gonna make this quick so the sound don't bother y'all. Okay, so you know, if you just point your knife like so, kind of curve it a little bit like a slant. Then you're able to woo! Woo! I was watering. Woo! Now I'm just gonna dump the onions in. Okay. Next, we have our peach. Woo. Oh man, these onions, boy. Onions don't usually get me like that. But I have not cut onions in this apartment, so maybe it's this apartment. Okay. Now we're gonna cut up our peach. And we're pretty much gonna cut it all around the nut. We want all of that. We're gonna use every single piece of this peach. Okay. Look at that. I mean every single piece. I want it all. I want it all. Yes. Okay. Throw the seed away. Then we're going to cut this up into little strips. Okay. Little slices. Little peach slices. Okay. Now, normally I would also take the skin off, but I didn't. I was kind of rushing. So, all right. Now you are going to take your chicken. I like to soak it up in the marinade real good right before I put it in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What's going down? This is gonna be delicious. Oh, this is so good. I really wish I could smell this. Okay. So, some other stocks that y'all can look into besides Nike, so I know I got some requests for that, is Coach. Coach is also a really good stock. It also rarely goes down. It's also very recession proof. For whatever reason, it seems to be the brand of choice that pretty much has longevity. I also like to go ahead and pour the rest of the marinade in so that I can boil with it. Okay. Now, I'm going to let this and you kind of have it all laid out where it's like nice and even. Okay. Y'all can see where it's nice and even. Oh, I hope I didn't mess the camera up. Okay. And then you're just going to put the peach slices on. Whew. Clean counter, don't worry. And you're just going to lay the peach on top so that the peach, excuse me, excuse me, so that the chicken is soaking up the peach. You want the flavor of the peach to go into the chicken. And I came up with this recipe all by myself. I was just bored one day. I wanted some different flavor to my chicken. And I said, hey, why not throw a peach in there? And that's how this recipe came about. I was just trying to lose weight, eat healthy, and be flavorful. So, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Next time, let me get some comments. And then we can talk back and forth. And let me know whatever topics y'all want to talk about in advance. This now has to cook. In my next videos, I'll kind of like they'll be recorded, so I'll be able to edit them and then be able to show the finished product. I really kind of just wanted to test the equipment today. Thank you for my like. I appreciate it. That means a lot to me. So as I said at the beginning, this is my first time doing this. I really appreciate the love. I really appreciate y'all a lot. And see y'all next time. Bye.